Alright, fans of Prince TV, in this particular video I'll be giving you guys 6 points for those people who are going for commission. That is 6 things you have to know when going for your commission. This video is basically going to be for those people who are going to commission for the first time, and then also if you are going for your appeal, this video can still also be a beneficiary to you, so you have to listen attentively. And to those who have their documents already, I think we can be as of a help as well, sharing out this video so that it gets to the destination, those people who really need it. Because there are many people, when going to their commission, they don't really know what they're about to face. So that is why I'm making this particular video, to point out 6 things you have to know when going to your commission. It is very, very much important. Now I have to go to the point without wasting your time. Now listen, have it in mind that the commissioner or the judge wants to know, as an asylum seeker, what is your motive of going out of your country of origin? If we take you back to your country, what is the problem? What danger are you facing? This is what they want to know from you. The reason why you left your country, why you deny going back to your country. These are the major points they are after. They are not after any other thing. So first of all, have it in mind. Now, one point you have to know, the first thing you have to know when going to your commission is prepare your story. Your story has to be prepared. That is the first thing you have to get. Settle down. Get to know your point. Reason why you are leaving the country. What is your target? What danger are you facing? Going back to the country, what will happen to you? So you prepare your story. This is the first step you have to take. Then, the second thing again you have to know is, remember what you said at the first place. So now, when you are going to your commission, you must remember what you have stated initially when you land at the hotspot. Because when you land at the hotspot, they thumbprint you immediately. And then when they take you to a reception center, they will ask you some questions. That is where you get your chitre. The first question which they ask you, your date of birth, your surname, when you arrive. So all these things, you have to make sure you have your chitre and then remember whatever you said in the first place. So that is second point. Now the third point is, when you get to the commission, be bold. Now there are many people, when they get to the commission now, they feel shy, like they lose hope. But this is what affects people most times. So when you go to the commission, make sure you are bold, standing on your point. So that is the third thing you have to know. Then the fourth thing you also have to know here is, if you feel the interpreter is not good, you can change it. This particular point affected me when I went for my commission. There are many people, when you go to your commission, what you are telling the interpreter, that is the person who is interpreting for you in Italian language, what you are telling this particular person, that is not 100% of what this person is telling to your commissioner. So once you discover that the commissioner, that is the interpreter, is not okay for you, you discover that yes, what you are telling to the interpreter, that is not what is given to the commissioner, you can stop the commission immediately and then request for another interpreter. So like I stated, this part happens to me when I went for my commission. Then the interpreter, I was not really comfortable with her. She was a girl, a Senegal girl. So I was forced to stop the commission, and then I requested for a Nigerian man who came at last for this commission. So that is what you have to know, that you have the right to stop the commission if the interpreter is not okay for you. So that is it. Now, the fifth thing you have to know is, take all what you have participated here in Italy. There are many people, when going to their commission, that is when they will forget to take their contract of work, busta paga, certificato di lingua, whatever you have participated here in Italy, it also have to be presented to the commissioner. So that is a point. Now, the last thing which we have to say here is, stand on your point at the final stage. Now, when we talk about stand on your point at the final stage, that is where a question have to come in. After you might have stated your story, given your proof, given whatever you have participated here in Italy, then there is a last question which the commissioner have to ask you. Here comes where people make a lot of errors that cause negative, that brings negative results. Now, after all this story, the commissioner will now ask you, if we take you back to your country of origin, what will happen? In this aspect, there are people who say nothing. You understand? Some people will say my life will be at risk. Now, depending on your story, as an asylum seeker, you are asking for the European Union to protect you. Now, here in Italy. So, if you are giving out your story, at the end of the day, you should be able to defend yourself that going back to your country of origin, you are at risk. You stand on it. Basta. That is just what you have to state, because they must ask you that question. Some people will say no, nothing will happen. So meaning that all the story you have been given for the hours or for the minutes you have spent with the commissioner, you are just giving a fake story, because you prove to the commissioner that at the end of the day, going back to your country is not a problem. So you have to get this as a point. Now, after the commissioner have already taken everything, because they have to be written, whatever you said, any single story you are giving, it is already written in the system. So now they have to now go and then examine your case and then check if they feel that the evidence you prove, everything you did, yes, you qualify for asilo politico, they give you 5 years document. But if they see that maybe this person, the story is not worth to get that asilo politico, they give you what they call substitute. That is when you get subsidiary protection. Then, if they felt at the same time stating that no, this person does not qualify for refugee status and that of the subsidiary protection, then based on your participants, that is why I said you have to take what you have participated here in Italy, then they can give you 2 years document. So that is a point. These are the 6 major things you have to know when going for your commission. So if this video is as help to you, all you can do for me is to give me the like button and then share out the video to those people who really need it to know. Because many people who go for commission, they don't get prepared. So make sure you share this video while I remain your host here, Prince TV. Respect.